Recognize the asset by your plaque. Carol Welch Jones, the class of '93, the catcher of choice. A coach recalls the first time he saw her play. She threw out the opponent's fastest runner by 15 feet. The ball never got more than 5 feet off the ground. A battery mate remembers you could throw hard in the dirt and know it wouldn't get by her. She played softball with the finesse and grace of an accomplished gymnast, the stamina, strength, and footwork of a soccer star, the reflexes and savvy of a collegiate basketball player. She was all of these. A teammate remembers a base running play that showed her competitive spirit. She was out of the plate by a mile, but instead of sliding, she somehow did a flip over the catcher, reached back, touched the plate, and was safe. Her skills were so deep that she could play shortstop when the situation required, and she could hit the ball. Her career .434 on-base percentage is the best in Dolphin softball history. Her .347 career average, .552 slugging percentage, and 11 triples rang amongst the top 5. Her production in her final year on the Heights was prodigious. She led the Dolphins to more victories than had ever been achieved while claiming all-time single-season records with a batting average of .486 and on-base percentage of .534. Her .724 slugging percentage that year is the second best in Dolphin history. Always focused on the field, her softball acumen provided the staff with another coach on the field. She applied that same focus to her accounting studies and has built a career as an auditor. The responsibilities of a wife, a mother, and her career have not prevented her from continuing to share her talents with Lemoyne as a member of the Gold Wave Executive Committee and the Vice President of Finance. The Dolphins' catcher of choice for 4 years continues to distinguish herself and reflect honor on her alma mater, and therefore Carol Welch Jones, class of '93, belongs in the Lemoyne College Athletic Hall of Fame.
Thank you, Dennis. Duke, Bosk. Okay. First of all, I just want to say some thank yous before I forget. To the Gold Wave Executive Committee first for voting me in. I truly am honored to be part of such an elite group of people, and am very humbled by this honor. I'd like to thank the athletic director, Matt Bassett, and his staff for all that they've done to organize the event, especially Deb. This was really nice, different from the past, but in a really good way. It was really nice. I'd like to thank my husband, Mark, for his support. We both last year were inducted into our high school Hall of Fame, so this was a really nice plus for me. He's a local athlete, graduated from Christian Brothers Academy, and played football for the University of Tennessee. So we both are kind of hoping that our son, who now is 3, and our daughter, soon coming in December, will have just a touch of our athletic ability. That would be wonderful. Julian is showing a little bit of promise already. He enjoys tackling and wrestling with his daddy, so I think he'll be okay. I'd also like to thank my parents, Mike and Linda Welch, for their support all through, since elementary school, through middle school, high school, and especially here at Lemoyne. They traveled to just about every game, whether it was 90 degrees or a snowstorm or raining. They sacrificed a lot for me, and I really appreciate it. I'd like to thank my sister Kim, my twin sister, and best friend. She and I were athletes together, all through growing up. We were gymnasts at age of 7 or 8, and continued, through softball, soccer, together. It just was wonderful to have a best friend and a sister to play all